Okay, hoping this will be my third and last. Okay, so this is the third day after Thanksgiving. And I'm gonna skip a lot of days after this, okay? So don't think I'm going through every single day. That'd be just too boring. So the tension was so thick that eventually I, don't want to admit it, but I started cutting again. Yeah, I know. It's not recommendable, and don't start it because it's addicting. B, it's not healthy. Yeah, I know everybody says this, but really it does ruin your life, and it really affects the people around you. And it's not healthy. And no, I'm not a hypocrite saying this. I've actually stopped. Don't worry. I'm not being a hypocrite. So yeah. So I'm gonna skip to day 18. So yeah, I suck at keeping track. So the week, not 18. I think it was day 15 or something. Anyway, I dropped off my stuff in Latin class. I was really stressed out. I had just been yelled at, and I just couldn't take it. And my cutting had been getting really bad. So I ran to the bathroom, and you know, I cut myself again. I had a ring that went around my wrist of like cuts or whatever. You can't see my scars. They're too small for this video camera. But I had a ring of cuts, and it was underneath my band, and I could hide it. But it was just fading. But I cut a new ring that day. This time much deeper. Blood was leaking onto the floor. It was causing a mess. And I quickly cleaned it up best I could. Not really that well. I kind of had to rush because I had to get back to Latin class and act like nothing had happened. So I wrapped it up, hid it underneath my band, and then I ran, washed off some stuff, and then ran back to class. And as soon as I walked into class, sat down, got out my stuff, the vice principal walked in, and she asked for me, and I'm thinking, oh shit. So I just knew I was doomed. I was, you know. So she takes me to her office and immediately asks if I had anything under my wristband. And of course I deny it. But then she was gonna check, and so I just came out with it. And that led up to emergency lockdown. First, they checked it out and made sure it wasn't gonna get infected or whatever. The nurse was like, you know, oh man, these are deep cuts. Da, 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 da. You can't do this to yourself. Why would you do this to yourself? Da, 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 da. I'm just thinking, oh God, oh, what have I done? And then this, the vice principal comes back over, and she's like, are you gonna hurt the other students? Are you gonna kill yourself? Do we need to get the officer involved? And I'm like, thinking these people are fucking idiots. And I'm like, no, you do not need to get an officer involved. That'd be the last thing I want. And then the vice principal's like, we're gonna call your parents. And I'm like, say what? And they're like, we are able to get in contact with your mother, right? And I'm like, don't do that. It's the last thing she needs. So my guidance counselor, Miss Mendel, she's the most wonderful woman I know. She's just, I love her. So she comes And she works it out like, no, you do not need to bring an officer for Danielle. She's a reliable student. Da, 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 da. She fixes up the whole mess and then explains to them that she's going to take me and make a meeting with my mom. Like, she's going to take me to my mom's school, because my mom's a teacher, right? And just talk, 2-on-1 kind of thing. And so, and I was like, really? And of course they said yes. And so I had to go talk to my mom. That went okay. My mom almost broke down in tears, but she saved herself. Thank God. I really hate it when people cry, because A, it makes me uncomfortable, and B, I don't know what to do in that situation. Like, I can usually act pretty well, and I'll be like, oh, it's okay, give them a big hug or whatever. But when people cry, I just get uncomfortable. But I won't show I'm uncomfortable. I'll just admit now I really get uncomfortable. So that got fixed up. They almost kicked me out of school for having a dangerous weapon at school. But I mean, it was like a teeny little blade, like this big. And then they said I was gonna be unsafe towards other students. But Miss Mendel cleared that up again. But the good thing that came out of all this, I don't have to go to Latin class anymore, thank God, because that class stressed me out. And then I don't have to go to my PE class. And the reason I say PE, they took me out, was because it was messing with my other classes. Because I have POTS. And so I'd be running around, and then suddenly I'd collapse and faint. And that can lead to problems where I'd say if I collapsed on a rock, my head hit the rock, I'd get a concussion or internal bleeding or some big problem, and fainting can be a little dangerous at points. So when I fainted twice a week, it was really affecting my classes, because I would miss science, because science is the next class, and just leading to all these problems. So, yeah, not so good. Let's see. Kind of iffy. I mean, I went through and dated a few people. I decided to try to be straight. When I say that, I decided to just date guys for a while. I'm still dating a guy right now. I'm dating this guy named Camilo. He's a sweetheart. He's wonderful. And I really hope he doesn't find this video, but I will say this. I don't know if he's really meant for me. A, because I feel like I'm going through withdrawal on women. I think I'm meant to be gay. But anyway. And also, he's really sweet, but I feel like, A, he's being a little needy. But that's understandable. He's my boyfriend, so I'm supposed to text him a little more than usual. But, I just feel like I'm not completely connecting. Like, he's a wonderful person. We've done some stuff. But I don't know, if we're really meant. To be honest, not only do I have a crush on him, I also have a crush on someone else. I have a crush on this girl named Stephanie, who is one of his best friends. So, that really sucks. 'Cause A, I like her more. B, I already have a boyfriend. C, I don't even know if she rolls that way. It's really frustrating. And then I'm really kind of stressed out because I have a bunch of guys that like me right now and 2 girls. I have 8 guys and 2 girls. I won't list their names just in case if they see this video and get pissed off. But one is jealous of my boyfriend. And I really don't think he should be jealous, because obviously for the reasons I just mentioned. And you know, and it's I don't even know if I should be in a relationship right now, because on top of all this stuff I mentioned, that's only half of it. I haven't even mentioned the other stuff. I won't even go into that because it's just I'd be on here all day long, and I'm a little tired because it's 1 in the morning. So I won't mention it all. But kinda ridiculous. Yeah, and so pretty much preparing for my New Year's party. It's gonna be fun. I invited my friends and I asked them to bring their friends. So we're gonna have this big party. We got new furniture. If you can't see back there and over there, there's boxes of stuff we have to build, which will be kind of a pain in the ass, but we'll do it. We'll do it, and the party will be awesome, I think. Unless if it all crashes down on me, because I feel like the people that have a crush on me are gonna pounce at one point, and they might take advantage of the party. Hopefully Naomi won't bring Jeffrey, because Jeffrey, he sounds great. I haven't met him, but he sounds hilarious. But he's the type that will slip alcohol into the drinks and no one will know until they're drunk, and then they will know. So obviously I'm really hoping she doesn't bring him. Kind of hoping that she brings him, but at the same time hoping that she doesn't. And anyway, so yeah, that's the minimum. I think that's all I'm gonna tell you guys, because A, I don't really think you guys are that interested. B, well, it's a little personal. I don't know how personal you can get on Facebook, but I've already put enough stuff out there, so. And hopefully this won't come back to me and karma won't get out to me, so knock on wood. So anyway, thank you, YouTubers. Again, these are my first videos, so yeah, they're not special effects and they're not special whatevers, but maybe I could play with these and add makeup or something, make it special, add to the fairy magic. So so again, thank you, YouTubers. Thanks. Peace out.